What's up, guys? Bigjohn here, Bigjohn Howard, here on the Bigjohn Sports Show. And I don't know what the deal is with the 90s Lebron and Michael Jordan right now. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Magoffin County making it to the 15th, or winning the 15th region championship, and then going to the to Rupp Arena. Very cool. So we'll start with that. Got tickets already, 3 tickets, took off work, everything. Going to be awesome, cannot wait. If you've listened to the Appalachia Connection podcast, one of the biggest things that's ever happened here in Magoffin County. And I'm sorry if I'm flickering, the lighting in here is just terrible. So kind of just doing this because I'm bored, waiting for something to do. But yeah, crazy that Magoffin County's finally made it to the state tournament. The boys anyway. The girls have made it 3 times. Let's see, 2006, 2012, and there was another time, 16 maybe? I don't know. Going back, golly, it's been since 1953 we've had a chance to go. Since Sayersville High School was the first time. Had the #1 team in the state. But that was 1953, it was a long time ago. But to have the #1 team in the state of Kentucky and not go till 2024 is kind of a big deal. It's pretty crazy. It's just awesome. As a boy that grew up in Magoffin County, you grow up playing basketball. You grow up wanting to be a basketball player. It's every boy's kind of dream. Like, you know, even myself, I didn't play high school basketball. I made the team, but I didn't continue with it. I always stuck to football and baseball. I wish I would have played. A lot of my friends, but I don't. I definitely got better at basketball later in life when I had my own like place to play and stuff like that. You know, kind of trained by myself. But in high school, I never took it. I would have never took basketball serious. I mean, I played middle school. I played grade school, middle school. Made the team freshman year, and just never. And I quit. I quit because it was just. I was just like this. I know I'm not going. I know I'm not better than these people. I know I'm not going to start. I mean, I wish I would have played though. But being from Magoffin County in eastern Kentucky, and just Kentucky, basketball is just kind of a part of life here. It just is, especially back in the 90s. Anyway, it's probably not so much now. It's not like life ain't like it used to be. It's just not. And you know, sports around here is completely different than when I was growing up. It just is. It's just way different. Even when I coached, I've coached Little League, I've coached middle school football, and everything's just so different these days. I don't know, social media and there's things that's changed for the better too. There really has. There's stuff that's changed for the better too. But the thing in Magoffin County that it's where everybody knows everybody. Really, that's the problem. Is like we're too small and everybody knows everybody here. So if you say any little thing out of the way, you hear about it on Facebook, or they're liable to call you mom, and I don't know. Not that we've done anything or treated a kid wrong or something, but you know, might take it out of context. A kid might say something that a coach said, and who knows, you know. And really, the coaches around here and stuff, we try to do the best we can. But I feel like kids these days are a little bit more baby. Maybe that's just the old man in me, I guess. Now I'm guaranteed that's what 30, 40-year-olds said back when I was a kid too, that were babied. But you know, and rightfully so. That's our children out there. We try to take care of our children the best we can. But I'm kind of getting off topic here. But even myself, I get I was. Every time I go to the park and try to show my son how to play basketball, he gets so upset at himself. He gets so upset at himself every time he misses a shot, and I don't know where he's got that from. I'm like, son, you have to train you have to practice everyday basketball. It's not something, you're not going to wake up one day and be able to shoot a basketball good. Like, it just doesn't happen. And I said, I never had somebody to tell me I was doing it wrong. I learned I learned from Russell Howard how to shoot a basketball. So if you guys don't know, my dad wasn't part of my life growing up. It just wasn't, not since first grade. So I never had a father figure to really show me how to shoot a basketball. I think, I don't know if you know Wendy Allen, she tried to show me how to shoot a basketball. And then I went to Russell Howard, my basketball coach in grade school, 4th grade. He told me how to shoot a basketball, and I shot it that way ever since. And, that's just part of life around here is basketball. And I love football way better. I even like playing baseball better than basketball, but I always loved basketball too, and it's just a part of life. And just growing up these days, I can tell my son he don't, and maybe it's my fault that he just not into basketball as much, but like everything's different these days. There's so much more to do, so much more you can just hyper focus on. Like, I wish I would have had the computer he has, or he has 2 computers. He has one at his mother's, he has one at my house. I wish I would have had either of those growing up. I wouldn't want to get off of them either, because, I build computers and I do IT stuff. I'm an IT professional. And I wish I would have had these computers. It'd been insane to have to have any game I wanted. That would have been insane to me, just being able to play on good quality hardware. But he's coming around to it. He's into it, but he's not like, we used to just have people come over and play basketball until it was dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have that, and that's just the way life has changed. But then you don't have a lot of, I had jury that I lived with, that we'd go shoot basketball all the time. If we had somebody come over and stay all night, we was playing basketball till dark. Then it was time to go play video games or something, like get on the Super Nintendo. And that's what I'm saying, like, we would sit in the backyard and pretend we was like, for instance, I used to love watching Kentucky, so I'd pretend I was Tayshaun Prince of fading away and hitting a shot, or Kobe Bryant, or Michael Jordan, and sometimes it's some of the high school boys, like Robert Barnett, and his son's now on the high school team. And I think the boys that do play basketball, they probably love basketball. But I just think some of the kids these days just, possibly it's my fault too, I don't know. They're just not into it as much. But like I said, my son, he don't have a lot of cousins, at least first cousins, that he's around every single day, and that's what they do. They play basketball, or they're outside playing sports every day. I come home, he might be there or not at the house. It's like we got like an hour or something to do something, then it's time to go to his mom's, or it's time to go to bed, or it's homework. And when it's baseball season, it's go, 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 go as fast as we can. Practice is happening, and but I don't have a basketball goal at where I currently live either, so that's a problem. I don't know. I'm just jabbering at this point. So just the way life has changed. I feel like basketball in the 90s, in the 2000s, like basketball was big, really, really, really big around Magoffin County. And I do see kids that's into it now. I don't know, maybe I'm just going on what I'm seeing, and I don't always have my son too, so I can't be like, hey, sports is on, son, let's go. Or maybe that's it. I don't know. But I'm saying it's just different these days. It's so different. Technology has changed everything. I never did go to the games either when I was little, like the high school games. I went more when I was in middle school because I played middle school basketball, and they would take us. Then in high school, I went by myself because I don't want to watch my friends, or jury would drive or something like that. But what I'm getting at is, it's so awesome to see these boys that love basketball, probably as much, well, they have to love it more than I do because they stuck it out. They trained and everything. So I just look forward to these boys from Magoffin County go up to Rupp Arena, get to step on the floor of where the Kentucky Wildcats have played, Rupp Arena, and just cherish that moment. It's going to be awesome. And it's awesome for them, and I'm proud of them. You know, I hope it means as much to them as it would me. It probably means more to them, I don't know, because they've put in the work and time and effort. I've never done that, and I still love it. But, yeah, it's just awesome. And congratulations to those boys. And I hope they get the big W going down there. Now, let's talk about this LeBron and Michael Jordan crap going on. I don't know if you guys know where I stand on this, but listen. Are you listening? LeBron James is a good basketball player. I don't know how you could look at the human being and think he's a bad basketball player. They don't even register in my mind that LeBron's a bad basketball player. He's not. He's one of the best to ever play it. And there's not really anybody disagreeing with that. But then you got Michael Jordan, who is the best that ever done it. And you got, I guess, the new generation, for some reason, is trying their best to say the 90s suck now. Like the 90s was nothing. They're trying to say LeBron James is way better than Michael Jordan, and that Michael Jordan outplayed plumbers. I don't even know where this comes from. It's just insane. Insane that people think this. I don't get it. But just, it cracks me up. Like, Michael Jordan, guys, listen, he's just legendary. He's just a legend. Now, you don't quit for 2 years. He quit for 2 years, from 94, 95. He quit 2 years, comes back and wins. He comes back and wins another three-peat after retiring. Now, he come back, 95? He come back 95, I think. Maybe it was a year and a half, something like that. He comes back, and he comes back towards the end of the season where it's number 45. It's just wearing 23, then he has to wear number 45. It's just stuff of, like, you can't make this stuff up. They wouldn't even let him wear his number again, because he retired it, I guess. I don't know. Then they let him have it again, but then he come back in tip-top shape, wins 3 again, three-peat, retires again, comes back, in 2003, 2004, I think, and still can just absolutely play as a wizard. Now, he wasn't the Michael Jordan, the Bulls Michael Jordan. He probably should have stayed retired, but he didn't. And he was still good, though. It's like, man, he's still Michael Jordan. He just wasn't able to elevate Air Jordan as much as he was there back in the 90s. And the 90s was just insane. And maybe, I don't know. And competition, like, that's what I'm saying, competition back in the 90s was just different, too. It's like this NBA, and even in college, it's like everybody, it's like all these superstars love each other. Michael Jordan didn't love Isaiah Thomas. Michael Jordan didn't love Reggie Miller. I mean, he respected Reggie Miller towards the end, but he, like, whenever you played each other in the 90s, you were enemies. And Michael Jordan played on the Dream Team and stuff like that. And, he respected the older guys way more than he respected any of the newer guys. That's for sure. But he didn't like Isaiah Thomas. And you can't tell me who does LeBron hate? Like, he just doesn't have, there's nothing. There's nobody they're all friends. Like, he invites them on yachts and stuff. Maybe that's a mechanism for him to win games or something. I don't know. But it's funny to me how in the world you could look at Michael Jordan and LeBron James and compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. It's just insane. LeBron James is obviously good. He hits 30,000 points. That's like stupid. Like, he can score. Now, it took him a lot longer than it should have. But he's still done it. Like, he's still the leading NBA scoring leader. He just is. But LeBron just, the way he's built, he should, do the new generation even watch flopping videos? Do they know what flopping is? Or do you just like, that's just part of the game now? They literally started finding people because they was doing it so much. It looks like LeBron James is getting headshot, people. It's like, he just flops backwards. It's insane how it looks. Like he's, like, I understand sometimes you got to sell the foul a little bit, but you can't act like you got headshot by an op in Counter-Strike. Like, it's so stupid. And it's like, you had Shaq back in the 90s getting just, see, that's the thing. Shaq, could you imagine Shaq flopping for a second? Could you? It would look ridiculous, right? That's almost like LeBron. Like, he's, this guy has muscles upon muscles. He's a tank. But he acts like he gets hit by Stephen Curry and goes flying across the room. It's so stupid. Michael Jordan never done this. Kobe Bryant never done this. Never done this flopping crap. Now, did they sell a foul here and there? I don't know, maybe, but they didn't act like they got headshot. I've never seen a clear video of them actually flopping, ever. There's countless LeBron James flopping around acting like he's a dead fish. It's ridiculous, but you want to call him the greatest of all time. Listen, if Shaq would have flopped, that would have been something to see. It would have been hilarious, first of all. But Shaq was so competitive, and this is the 90s in the whole, that he would just dunk on. Like, if you fouled Shaq, he just got madder and dunked and tore down rims. That's what happened. You didn't flop around act like you was killed. You just dusted it off. There's a video somewhere of Shaq blocking Jordan, and he goes over to help him out, and he said, "Don't ever try to help me out. That's show me respect. We're playing ball." And see, that's just different. Like, you knew you was getting fouled. You didn't have to, or you knew you was taking a hard lick, and it's just something to me. I always expected to get a little rough when you're playing basketball, especially here in Magoffin County. Down at the community center, not fight. I hate the people that want to fight all the time. That's stupid. But like we can rough a little bit, boy. We're this contact sport. Get down low and shove each other a little bit. I don't know. Just different times. I can't believe people think LeBron James better than Michael Jordan. I just don't understand. And I don't even know if LeBron's 2 to me. He's in top 5 easy. He's a great, phenomenal talent. But I tell you what's hurt him from the beginning is, since high school, he's pumped up to be better than Jordan, no matter what he does. Like, he is pumped up from the get-go. He's the chosen one. He even called himself the chosen one. He's even called himself the greatest one of all time. And it's just like, Jordan never done that crap, man. And, he let his peers pick it. Now, the win, the thing that LeBron says is like, what made him the greatest of all time was the win at Cleveland. And that was a good win, don't get me wrong, but it don't make you the greatest of all time, LeBron. I'm sorry. That's not, like, you don't get to choose that regardless. You should have never said it. And he just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the media, but LeBron James just ain't as likable as Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan is notoriously known as a butthole. But for some reason, he's just more, it's like you can just tell he's got it. The 90s, they just got these people trying to forget the 90s. It makes no sense to me. Anyways, I'll stop my rambling here, try to get this video uploaded tonight. I think stuff's downloaded finally. No, it's still downloading, but I was just trying to download something for me to do tonight, but this is slow internet. But let's go Hornets. I hope to see you guys down there in Rupp Arena. I know I'll be wearing my maroon and white. Might even wear my Kentucky shoes again. I don't know. After the loss the other day, I wanted to talk about the loss at the SEC tournament. That was stupid. That was stupid too. I'll end on this note. If we go down, and since the bracket's out now, if we go down Kentucky with this talented bunch and get beat by Oakland in the first round of the NCAA tournament, Oakland, we're 3 and they're like 14th, so we're playing a 14th seed. If we get beat by Oakland in the first round, Calipari needs to go ahead and get on his jet and retire. We just need to do something different, because Kentucky, we can't be losing the first rounds of anything. Come on, I mean, really, that's not Kentucky basketball. It just isn't. If we lose to Oakland, I just give up. I'm not watching Kentucky until Calipari's gone. I quit. I will quit watching Kentucky. I will not care no more. It just, if we lose to the first round, Oakland, it's over. Game over for Bigjohn. No more Kentucky basketball until he's gone. It's just simple. I make it plain and simple. Gone. No more. I will not watch another Kentucky basketball game as long as Calipari's coach if he loses this game. Mark my words. Put something in the comments if you agree with me. If you watched this video all the way through, what do you think Kentucky's going to do? If you like sports and more here on Appalachia Insider, Bigjohn Sports Show's got you covered. We'll see you guys next time.